Welcome back to the news at 10. Hundreds of All Progressive Congress, Labour Party and All Progressive Grand Alliance members have defected to the People's Democratic Party. The defectors were received during the PDP Enugu West Zonal Executive meeting just a week after the former Enugu Governor Sullivan Chime registered with the APC.
This broom toss is by former members of the All Progressive Congress, APC, who are here to seek greener pastures. They are pitching their tents with another political platform, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, who have rolled out the drums to welcome the defectors in their hundreds. Top PDP executives here to witness this event are the state and the deputy governor of Enugu, the deputy senate president, the speaker of the Enugu State House of Assembly, among others. This man says the leadership style of the PDP informed the decision.
Going on. That is why we are joining. Yeah. The good work of PDP, we want to keep it going. Amen. We want to join you and identify with the good results. Welcome everybody. PDP! PDP!
The occasion coincides with the Enugu West Extended Zonal meeting, which the Deputy Senate President says produced some important decisions by executives for the 2019 elections.
After about 5 hours of deliberation, we, the people of Enugu West, have unanimously decided that in 2019 we will support you again as the governor. Those who support say aye.
In politics, what matters more than anything is numbers. And this latest addition to the PDP fold is a morale booster for the party in future electoral contests.
From politics, let's take a look at some business news. Here's Melinda Akinlami.
You first. First Bank.
Many thanks, Joma. Welcome to Business News. The central bank today injected a total of $457.3 million into the various segments of the foreign exchange market, and that's the highest since mid-February. A breakdown of the intervention shows that a total of $257.3 million was disbursed to the spot and forward segments, while $100 million was sold at the wholesale segment. The SME and invisible sections, which comprises basic travel allowances, tuition and medicals, received $15 million and $14 million respectively. In the meantime, the volume of transactions on the investors and exporters foreign exchange window in the past few weeks stands at $600 million. The Minister of Finance, Mrs. Kemi Adeosun, is assuring Nigerians of a seamless transaction from the 2016 to the 2017 budget. In an interview with Channel's Business Morning, she explains that this year's budget is in tune with the Economic Recovery Growth Plan and will trickle down to every Nigerian.
The new budget is really about a continuation of the process that we'd started. As you know, the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan is a plan that is a multi-year plan, and it's really aimed at repositioning the Nigerian economy and moving us not just out of recession but into sustainable growth. So those key projects, particularly in infrastructure, that we believe will enable business growth and allow us to not only get out of recession but really get into sustainable growth, will be prioritised. The other areas, apart from releasing money, because it's not all just about releasing money, there are also softer reforms that need to occur in the ease of doing business, in the enabling environment that will allow Nigeria really to attain its potential. So really this budget is a continuation of the work we started last year. It's in furtherance of the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan, and the aim is really to move Nigeria forward. We expect to see a lot more in terms of a trickle down to the man on the street, because a lot of what we did last year was preparatory, and now we'll begin to see projects being actually completed and finished, and therefore start to see some of the business growth that we expect around the infrastructure that we've provided. But there are specific palliatives that we built in. We started last year with the social intervention programs, school feeding, transfers, conditional cash transfers of 5,000 naira to the very poorest. That has started, but this year will be a continuation. We'll roll out to more states. We'll cover more people.
Minister of Finance, Mrs. Kemi Adeosun. The Nigerian equity market yields to profit-taking activities today as the all-share index went down to 2.41%. Bisi Adebayo has more.
The first trading day of the week saw some profit taken by short-term retail investors. Stocks snapped the 3-week winning streak to nosedive into the negative. The all-share index closed in the red, leaving the 28,000 mark to close at 27,513.69, and that's down 2.41%. The market's capitalization also came down, though still in the 9 trillion naira mark. Investors took profit mainly from heavily capitalized stocks like Nestle, Staplet, Nigerian Breweries, Forte Oil, and Zenith Bank. Market breadth was also negative, with 41 losers versus 10 price decliners. In percentage terms, Law Union, Presco, and Dangote Cement are the top gainers, while Owando, Eternal Oil, and Fitson led the price decliners. In all, a total of 670.96 million shares were traded in 4,034 deals, valued at 7.91 billion naira. Stocks from the banking sector remain the volume drivers, with Zenith Bank, Access, ETI, and FBN Holdings leading the top trade list for the day. And that's it on the stock market reports. I am Bisi Adebayo.
Brent crude oil hit a 3-week high today, above $52 a barrel. This is coming after top exporters Saudi Arabia and Russia reached an agreement to extend supply cuts into the first quarter of 2018. The objective is to extend an OPEC-led deal to support growth in crude oil prices beyond the original agreement. The numbers reacted positively as Brent crude rose $1.26 to $52.10 a barrel. The rally in crude oil prices also lifted global stock markets today. Here are the main numbers around the world. That's business news. Thank you so much for watching. It's back to you, Ijoma.
You first. First Bank.
Thanks a lot, Melinda. Now, at least 150 countries may have been affected by the most dreaded ransomware, WannaCry. The trending word in cyberspace has invaded computer systems around the world, with fresh attacks reported in Asia and Europe today. WannaCry was discovered by some vigilant researchers who put the world on alert last week.
Ransomware is a malicious software that locks a device, such as a computer, a tablet or smartphone, and then demands a ransom to unlock it. The first documented case appeared in 2005 in the United States, but seemed to be fast spreading around the world. The software is normally contained within an attachment to an email that masquerades as something innocent, and once opened, it encrypts the hard drive, making it impossible to access or retrieve anything stored on there, such as photographs, documents, music, or other files.
WannaCry ransomware, it's very serious malware that is infecting systems around the world. As at the last count, based on the report released by Interpol, it has affected about 200,000 systems globally.
Although cyber extortion cases have been rising for several years, they only affect small to mid-sized organizations, disrupting services provided by hospitals, police departments, public transportation systems, and utilities in the United States and in Europe.
On Friday, we actually granted most of the hospitals in the United Kingdom, and some of the patients were being sent back home. A lot of organizations that are being hit by this ransomware, they lost access to their data. Individuals lost access to their files.
According to analysis of Bitcoin wallets, around £33,000 in ransoms have so far been paid. As various security agencies like Europol, Interpol and the FBI continue criminal investigation into the attack, experts advise people to make sure their security software patches are up to date, make sure that they run antivirus software, back up their data in multiple locations including offline, avoid opening unknown email attachments or clicking on links and spam emails. Victims of fraud should report any attacks and are encouraged not to pay any ransom demanded.
To less worrisome stories online, DigiPlus agency, supported by Facebook Africa and the Facebook agency ambassador, has held a Facebook Academy half-day session in Lagos, southwest Nigeria. The aim is to share knowledge on how individuals can use social media to reach their target customers and grow their businesses.
Understanding how to effectively reach customers on mobile gadgets is no doubt imperative for business growth in this digital age. This is the reason for this workshop tagged Facebook Academy, a half-a-day session of about 5 hours put together by DigiPlus agency, supported by Facebook Africa and Facebook agency ambassador to share knowledge on optimal marketing strategies using Facebook and Instagram. With 18 million Facebook subscribers in Nigeria, the social media network has become one of the most powerful medium to drive brand awareness and discovery. And the organizers of this event want business owners to take advantage of this platform to reach more customers.
So let's start off by talking about the fact that people's attention is on mobile. Now, I can show you various stats from across the world. These are just some that we recently pulled for Nigeria, which is showing that there is a big shift of digital overtaking TV. About 7 hours and 44 minutes a day, apparently, that smartphone users in Nigeria spend looking at their phone, which I find incredible. That is a lot of time and a lot of moments that marketers could be looking at capturing and reaching those consumers.
This sounds interesting to the audience in attendance. Different questions on how to use Facebook and Instagram to unlock business value, maximize campaigns for reach and frequency, as well as how to reach their target audience were all answered.
How do we target? We have what we call core audiences. For core audiences, we have different means of segmenting these people. Male, female, yes, you can say. You can decide to plan to reach only the male target audience or only the female target audience. And by the time you see the response on your ad, you have an idea if you really serve your ad to the most relevant target audience.
An interesting session, so to say. Clients have appreciated, and we're very happy with this. And this is something which we did it for the first time, and Facebook is also doing it for the first time. And we're happy to basically work with Facebook to ensure that we have their support to conduct this training in Nigeria for our clients.
The objective of the workshop is clear: creating awareness on how to positively use these social media networks to economically empower yourself and reach more customers within the shortest possible time.
Still ahead on the news at 10, International Olympic Committee's Evaluation Commission impressed with Paris 2014 bid. That's the presentation as the race to host multi-sport events intensifies. And that's coming up on sports. Just stay with us.